Anthony Herwig here with our first Volleyball Coaches Corner of the year, and we are honored to have McDonald's own Mike Klockner to come on and give us a little bit of a season preview of the volleyball team. Coach, thank you so much for coming on today and talking to us a little bit about your team.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This is year 3 with this volleyball team, and now I think everyone can say that your culture is officially locked into this program. First question I want to ask is just a little bit of a reflection about last year and the lessons you can take away from your second year into the third year, and some of the things that you think this team learned from last year that a lot of the returning players are going to carry into this upcoming season.
Yeah, definitely. Last year was a good learning experience for us. It was the farthest we've gotten in a tournament in the history of the program. So the girls learned what it took to get that far. We did fall a match short. We didn't want to finish second, but they saw what it took to get that far in a tournament. And so, we expect them to learn from it as well as the coaching staff as well. There's stuff we have to learn too, and realize how much hard work is required to reach that level. But all the girls returning played in the tournament, so they gained a lot of experience. So we're looking forward to another great year.
You did all that through some adversity, probably a little bit more of injury adversity than a lot of other teams had to go through. What was it like to see the team do that now coming into a new season where it's almost a clean slate? You don't have to, deal with all that adversity anymore. What was it like to see them do it now know that they know how to, push through tough times?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we had a lot of unexpected things pop up last year with people going out, but the girls stepped up. It was a complete team effort. Girls were asked to play positions they haven't played in a while. Girls who hadn't played a lot of varsity were asked to step up and play in varsity. So it was a complete team effort and a lot of adversity we had to deal with. And they fought through it, they gained a lot of confidence because of that.
Let's talk about the team this year, obviously, the group and how it's going to look. Obviously, there are a lot of returning players. You didn't lose a whole lot of roster spots from last year. Very important seniors, but the numbers wise, not too many. Talk about the players that are coming back and some of the big names that McDonald volleyball fans should be watching out for this season.
Okay. Yeah, we do have a lot of returners. We lost Maria Rizal and Megan Zajac, two outstanding players and leaders, definitely left their mark on the program. But we have a lot of returning players who all saw varsity time last year. Our seniors, Megan Klockner, Lauren Sierra, Grace Bundy, Michaela Lewis. Our juniors, Gianna Constantino, Kayla Helko, and sophomores, Miley Titus and Juliana Krumpak. So all of them had varsity time last year, a lot of experience. And so again, we have a lot of expectations for this season with a lot of returning girls with a lot of experience.
I want to ask you specifically about those sophomores because you had a very good freshman class last year that came on and really shined bright for you and stepped up big time for freshmen. What's it going to look like for them in their second year? What are you expecting out of them now that they're no longer freshmen?
Yeah, I mean they're still young, but I hold them to high standards, high expectations. They're great athletes. They both saw playing time last year. So yes, they're still young, but we do expect a lot from them. But we have confidence in them because they work hard and they do it well. They do what they're coached. So it was good to get them the experience last year. So this year, hopefully they have more confidence and more comfort with what we're asking them to do.
All those names that you just said, we know them pretty well from the entire athletic seasons. You have a lot of athletes, a lot of really just athleticism on this team. How much of a strength do you think that is to have so many just well-rounded athletes on your team?
Oh, there's no question that definitely helps. Playing multiple sports makes you a better athlete overall. You're used to playing with adversity. You're used to playing as a team. These girls are competing all year round. They're facing pressure all year round. They're staying in shape. So there's definitely a positive and a bonus to these girls playing multiple sports. And the ones who don't play multiple sports are playing club too. So, a lot of my girls, are active all year round. So there's definitely benefits to that.
Let's talk about this schedule, and we'll obviously start with the league. Every year, that MVAC Scarlet Tier in volleyball is probably one of the most highly contested conferences that we have on the YSN family. A lot of good teams that are returning a lot. Western Reserve, Middle Ridge, obviously. Um, what do you think about the MVAC Scarlet Tier this year? What are you seeing out of it, and how much of an honor is it to go up against all those teams that are really competitive in this conference?
Yes, like you said, there's no question it's one of the toughest leagues in the area. Every match is a battle, regardless of what team we're playing. So we have to be ready every match. It's fun, going to every match knowing it's going to be a challenge. It's a really tough league, and it gets us ready for the tournament definitely. So it's exciting to be in it, and I look forward to another challenging year in it.
What about teams that pop up out of conference that you're excited to go up against to really test your team and sharpen those tools before tournament time?
Yes, we do have a pretty challenging out of league schedule. Like Matthews, Crestview, Canfield, Lakeview, Brookfield. That's going to help us get ready for our league. I was wanting to play these traditionally tougher schools with good programs to help us with our league, but also to help us with our tournament. So we're going to have to be ready and on top of our game in every match this year. So it's exciting. That's why we play the game. That's really going to help us throughout the year playing these tough teams.
These teams that you just mentioned, I mean, the Crestviews, the Lakeviews, the Canfields, what kind of a benefit is it to you that you don't have to travel too far to find really good volleyball to play in this area? I mean, we are stacked with talent, and you can go, a little skip and a jump from McDonald and find really good volleyball to go up against.
Oh yes, definitely. It's nice we don't have to travel, to Cleveland or anywhere like that. So this area has a lot of good teams. And so it is very nice to not to travel real far to get some good matchups. It makes things a lot easier for us in the school. We're very lucky to have such quality teams in our area.
I know the official start for volleyball was yesterday with the official start of the fall sports season in the OHSA being July 31st. But I know you guys also had a busy summer getting together, working on team bonding and all the stuff that you could do during the summer months. What was it like in the summer? What was your team like? And what kind of vibes are you getting from this roster already just a couple of months into, getting to know them?
Yes, the girls have been working really hard. Going back in the winter, spring with strength and conditioning. So we had good commitment with that. So it's been a long time coming. In the summer, we had a team camp. So the girls have bonded really well. This group is really cohesive. They really work well together. And it's very noticeable on the court. They get along. They communicate well. It's just a fun group to watch. They've been putting time in weight room, conditioning, open gym. So we're finally ready to get the official practices here, and we're getting ready to get the season rolling.
We touched on the two seniors you lost last year, just two of them, but man, were they fantastic leaders. Rizil and Zajac both brought a lot of leadership to this team. So with that void in the roster, who are you going to lean on this year, you think, to be a really good leader on the court and to be that vocal presence to your team?
Yes, no doubt. Megan and Maria, like I said earlier, left their impression on the program. This outstanding young ladies and leaders. But our current seniors, Megan Klockner, Lauren Sierra, Grace Bundy, McKenna Lewis have stepped up really well, taken on that role of senior leaders. They've worked hard. So I'm very happy with them and their leadership. So I'm looking forward to a great year with them. They've been here for a long time, so it's hard to believe they're seniors, but they've stepped up really well in fulfilling that role.
Every year we have you on, we talk about the newness of this program. For people that don't know, I mean, this is like the 5th year that McDonald has had a volleyball program, and you've been there now for the 3rd year of it. What's it like to see the continued growth and the continued support and the continued just development of this very young volleyball program?
Yes, yeah, it is. It's moving pretty fast. I was here from the beginning, but it is nice to see the progress we made, and it's all credit to the girls and my coaches. The girls put in the time. the coaches, I'm surrounded by outstanding coaches who really help with that progress. All credit goes to the girls. They put in the work. They buy into what we're coaching them. They put the effort and time into the off season. So it's been very exciting to watch this and how fast it's progressed. And we hope we just got to keep this rolling.
I know you guys are just now starting the official practices, and you're just now getting into the really hard preseason work that goes into getting ready for the season. But if you had to tell me some strengths that you think your team has, some things that you know that you can go to as a coach, and you're going to be good at these things, what do you think comes to mind when I ask that?
One thing comes to mind, like we talked earlier, we have experience, and the girls play really well together. They like I said earlier, they communicate well, but they're a close group of girls. They're close knit. They work really well together, and so that's a tremendous strength with us. They have a lot of experience together, so I think that's really a plus for us that these girls are so close and how well they work together and communicate with each other.
What is one thing that you think you want to see your players get better at and grow in and develop in throughout the course of the season?
One thing we've been working on is playing smarter, knowing when to do certain things, run certain plays. And just, I'm always big on mental toughness, playing under adversity, performing under pressure. Just playing smarter, but also, making big plays when it counts, when it's crunch time. So that's something, I've always been stressing, but especially this year, we're really working on those two aspects.
I know getting one win short of the district last year means that district championship is a huge goal for you guys as a team this year. It has to make you so hungry to get back there. What are some other team goals that you think you're setting for the squad this year?
Well, I mean, for terms of teams things, we just want to get better. We want to play, even more cohesive as a group. Obviously, we like to win the league. That'd be like the first step in terms of any types of titles. But and then we want to go at least one more than last year. We want to get that district title, even beyond it. But we just want to get better as players. As the girls want to get better as young ladies. So just better students. So it's more than just a game. It's overall just becoming better people. So along with the volleyball aspects of it, just good students, good people, and obviously developing as a volleyball players individually, but also as a team. But again, we like to get a league title and then obviously a district title and even beyond that.
People don't know it, but coaching is hard work. You guys go through a lot and you put in a lot of time through the volleyball season and then in the off season as well. It's not a job that stops when the volleyball season is over. For you, what keeps you coming back? What is one of the things that really kept you to come back another year and to join this program again for a third year now as the head coach?
Yeah, I mean, volleyball it's a fun sport, and again, seeing the hard work that the girls put in, that makes me want to work even harder because I don't want to let them down. I want to make sure I'm doing my job as a coach, and with modern sports, like you said, it's basically all year round. In the off season, you have strength and conditioning, open gyms. So I seeing their hard work makes me want to work that much harder. So that that they can see that their hard work is going to be paid off. So yeah, it's really them and seeing what their commitment to the sport that motivates me to push myself and to make myself better and to do what I can for them.
Coach, we would never let you go without giving you the chance to talk about your coaching staff, the people that you have behind you, all the people behind the scenes in McDonald volleyball that make it what it is. Because we know that you don't do it by yourself, and you have a great team behind you.
Yeah, I got my assistant, third year now, Tim Harker-Road. You know about him. This great volleyball knowledge, very passionate, energetic coach. I also picked up Bree Harbison from Brookfield. She's going to be helping our freshmen. We actually have our freshman team this year, first time. So we have good numbers. So she's coming over helping with the freshmen, but also she'll be helping with the JV and varsity. And then my 8th grade coach, Cami Hefner, has been with me the whole time. I probably have one of what I think is obviously a bias, but one of the best staffs in the area. So helpful for their help, their knowledge, their expertise, their passion. They're very committed to the sport and developing these young ladies, not only as volleyball players, but also as student athletes and good people. But I'm so thankful for my staff and all they do and all they sacrifice for our program.
We talked about the newness of the program. One of the things I'm really interested in is we talk about your coaches and the people behind the scenes. How's the junior high been doing? I mean, are you seeing numbers before you get to high school in the 7th and 8th grade start to grow and grow as the years go on with this program?
Yeah, we have about 10 and 10 at our 7th and 8th grade. Last year we had a little smaller 7th grade class, but we picked up a few more new players, so we're excited about that. So no, our junior high program has been very strong. I think they made to the finals, I think just about every year, or to the semifinals of the league tournament. So we've been very competitive. We have a very talented group of 7th and 8th graders coming up, so I'm very excited about that. So definitely the future of McDonald volleyball looks very bright, and so I'm very excited to see what the future holds.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, I want to give your fans the shout out to when your first game is, when the first time they can come see McDonald volleyball in action.
Yes, it'll be Monday, August 21st at home versus Matthews. So
big one.
We're excited. Yes.
Yeah, big one to open up the season.
Yes.
And you gotta love playing in that home gym. It's got a very unique feel to it, and we're excited to get out there and see you guys this season. Thanks for coming on and previewing the year with us, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon, Coach.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it.